Hi folks, I'm out here at Lake Red Rock. This is a White Breast recreation area, and if you can see behind me there is the lake, and campground is over that way, and over this way is a trail. It's just a short trail, but it's a nice one. It is in memory of H.S. Stu Kuiper, dedicated September 7th, 1981 by the Lake Red Rock Association. So it's a little nature trail. It's 1.5 miles, but I think if we take all of this, it'll be a little over 2 miles. I've been out here before. I've never filmed out here, so I thought I'd just take you along with me today. It's such a beautiful day here in Iowa. 73 degrees at let's see, it's 10:41 this morning, and so we'll just get right after it here. Walk up the trail. Looks like the grass is really growing. The leaves are coming on, and it's spring. It is spring. So I may kind of venture out and see if I can find a mushroom or two. Got a hankering to get one. I have a friend in Des Moines who was cutting her rhubarb, and she found a mushroom in a rhubarb patch, but that was the only one that she found. So I told her how to prepare it and put it in the refrigerator, so I need to find some other ones to go with it. So we'll see if we can find them today. So in through the trees there, you can see the lake, Lake Red Rock. But there's going to be so many leaves come on that probably won't see much of the lake. Still continuing down the trail. This is the main trail that I started on. I took one little diversion, did a little mushrooming, didn't find anything. Looks like here's another place to head off. So we'll see where this one takes us. Like it's going to go down towards the lake. Down a hill. They've already been out here and kind of mowed the trail. I read a report where there was a big tree impeding the trail somewhere. Have not come across that yet, but maybe they've got it cleared by now since they've mowed it. Yeah, it's a regular old dirt path here. And grassy. This is mossy right here. Great big ravine down that way. Goes down to the lake. There's a squirrel down there. I'm sure you can't see it on the GoPro footage, but it's running down there. I don't think we're gonna get down to the lake. Well, here's an interesting little site here. I think they call these Burls. It's a big blemish on the tree. I don't know what causes that. I know I've seen some YouTube footage where they saw these up and make great things out of them. I guess they're beautiful, and but I'm sure they do it. The ones I've seen, they've done it with bigger ones. But so yeah, if you know what causes that, drop the explanation in the comments, and we'll both be smarter. All right. Well, back up the trail. Oh, here's another ravine that goes down here. That down in there, that's really, really deep. Okay, back up the trail we go. Okay, on another little side trail from the main. Looks like we're coming down here to the lake again. I'm gonna get a little closer this time. Big deep ravine coming down through there. As you're on this knob. Okay, looks like there's a bench here. Look out over the lake. Oh my! Yes. Oh, it goes right straight down to the lake. Beautiful view. Over here by this tree. Hey, this tree is kind of undermined. I don't know what the heck's holding it together, but I'm holding it to the bank. But look at the roots coming out of there. I guess we won't go down here anymore. So here's another place where we can see the lake. Beautiful out here. Nice, wide open. I love it. It's a long ways down to the lake. We're up there pretty high. But yeah, that's a great place. Great little hike out here. If you ever come to Lake Red Rock area, you got to come out here and take a short little hike. Good to get out into nature and see what's out here. So anyway, we will keep moving on up the trail. Can you hear the birds? There's still coming down the main trail. I came from that direction, coming here. So here's kind of a pine forest up through there. It's not very big. but it's there nonetheless. We'll head on down here. Well, looks like there might be another little trail that splits off here. Well, it's got a number 1 on it. So this goes on down this way, down toward the direction of the lake. Another big ravine that starts there, goes right on down. And we're just kind of up on the ridge above it. Move on down. Well, there's the main trail again. But this meets this trail and it goes down here. There's another old tree that's got those burls on them. There and there and there. Again, don't know what causes it. And we'll find out. I'll do some research, and if I find the answer, I'll put it in the description. Okay, coming down that little spur trail. Looks like there's another park bench down here. And the lake. Gonna get another view of the lake. Looks like maybe this is just a dead end, which is okay. The other ones have kind of been a little loop around, but this one just goes down and stops. Yeah. Trail ends right here. There's the park bench. Walk out here as far as I can. To the edge again. I like to get to the edge. There's a boat way off there in the distance. Now it looks like there's another little trail back around here. Well, the bugs are starting to come out. Look like little moth things. Oh, and an anthill. Nobody home. Oh, there's a little ant crawling there. Yep. This is nature in the raw. Nature in the raw. No, this little trail doesn't go far to another ravine. It comes down. Big washout ditch. Okay. Oh, there's a bird flying. I think it's a heron. A heron. Not seeing any eagles today. Maybe we'll find some. Okay, this is back on the main trail. Not too far from that park bench. If you remember, that one little spur said number 1. So I think that was the first little spur to take. So we're coming up on the halfway point of my hike, and it can be the beginning or the end. Depends on where you park. So I don't know anything about compasses, but it looks like there's a compass trail on that. I've seen some of these on the trees. There's the campground for the youth camping. And then this way, well, I'm going in circles. I came from this direction. And so there's a spot here to park. This is a larger area to park. And there's a large rock here. Kind of hard to read. Members of the Roll Screen Company dedicate these trails in memory of H.S. Stu Kuiper for his work and efforts in developing these trails, his unceasing concern for the preservation of our natural resources, and his continual service to the Red Rock Lake Association, July 1981. Cool. I worked for Pell Corporation for 21 years. I retired from there, and I thank them every day for their contribution to my 401k and my retirement that I'm enjoying right now. I'll give you a little background. When my first years of working out of college, starting a family and raising them, and I never put anything away until 2000, when I started working for Pell Corporation. Actually 1999, I think it was. And they were very generous with their 401k. I went to work for them in the height of, well, that was one of their biggest years, and profit sharing was monumental, and that gave me a good start, and I decided to contribute the max that I could, and they matched some of it. So that got me here. I'm 74, living in my retirement. I'm comfortable. I don't have any worries. I can travel, I can hike, I can camp. I just started making these YouTube videos 6 months ago, maybe. And yeah, I do lots of different things. But anyway, back to Stu Kuiper. Thank you, Stu, for your dedication and work to the Red Rock Association and making this hike possible today. So kudos to Pell Corporation. So I forgot to tell you, back there at that parking area, which was the turnaround of my hike, was 1.5 miles, and that took in the 4 little side trails that headed down towards the lake. Back on the main trail now, headed back to where I parked, and I'll give you the stats when I get back. I'm still looking for that tree that was blocking the path. It must be here on the main trail, in between where I cut off to the side trails. So when we get there, I'll show you the damage, if there is any. Yeah, I run across these little bluebells, pretty little things. Yeah, they're pretty. Well, thanks for coming with me on my little hike. Coming out to the to the end. That's where I very first started. Nice little hike. I did not find the tree that was down. I did not find any mushrooms, but I found a good trail. Yeah, so I come out here. There's my Subaru parked over there. And there's the signage, the compass course, and the trail. I get back to the Subaru, I'll go over the stats of the hike with you. Okay, so I'm back here at my Subaru. This is the same one that I do dispersed camping in. I sleep in the back, I get it all set up and everything. But anyway, the wrap up for the trail, it was 2.2 miles and there was 121 feet of elevation gain, so it's pretty flat. And I just took my time out there. I was total time was an hour and 20 minutes, and there was an hour and 12 minutes of moving time. So yeah, good trail, very easy, yeah, beautiful. The lake is out there and you get to see that quite a few times. So anyway, that's a wrap up of Stu Kuiper Nature Trail, and I'm glad you joined with me. And if you have any comments, please leave them down. Try to get back to you. I want to find out what those burls are, and if that's what they're even called. So like and subscribe if you would, and we'll see you in the next one.